Oh boy. That was just the word that came to mind. No, I felt anxious a minute ago, so I'm really hoping that this is fine, that this is all fine. Audio test, audio test. I like that, I like the sound of that, okay. I'm also about to make a big move. And, like I said, I keep having this worry that I'm just gonna, like, crash during the journey. Like, that announcement wasn't the one that I recommend. It wasn't, Clerm was just the word that came to mind when I clicked on the type bar. I was just like, Clerm. I don't know why. It's a sign from the gods, you know? It's like when I wrote the word Mendiliary, on my notebook when I was like really sleepy in college class one time. You dare be creative after complaining about running out? Yes. What can I say? I'm Caucasious. Um, anyways, the Caucasian. Did you see that clip on the frickin' Sonic '06 fan dub? Or he's like, friggin' Eggman had just captured Elise. He was like, how many times are you gonna keep running? I've captured you like 17 different times. She's like, I feel like it's gonna be at least 18. He just sits there for a minute, breathes heavily, and says, the caucasity of this bitch. Run and run, I am an alpha male gamer. Still one of my favorite moments. One of the funniest. I'm back in the fucking building again! Yeah, exactly. No, Alfred Coleman really does a fantastic Eggman, I have to say. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna drown my sorrows. Not my sorrows, my worries. I'm gonna drown my worries in some video games. We gotta get ready for the games! Now we're gonna start looting things. Okay, I was like, watch it crash, like, right after I just... I want to use the yeah, I want to use the rifle. I was playing the Valkyries again. Party hats. Okay. Why is this stuff... Oh, it's because we're in the place where the ghouls are. Or ghouls were. Before they took off into space. I was like, what do you mean this is stolen? Her kitchen is a privilege and not a right. Please clean up after your... Go to the War Memorial, take a picture with a camera. I will once I get to the War Memorial with a camera, Jimothy. I already know what's gonna happen. Please remember that the kitchen is a privilege and not a right. Please clean up after yourselves and remember that a clean kitchen is a happy kitchen. Please also remember that any food left in the icebox without a date will be thrown away every Friday evening, so date your food. You know what? That's fair. You know. Greetings, fellow RepCon employees. I am happy to announce that we have finalized our deal with Robco. Starting tomorrow, we will be at an official Robco facility. Do it! Just do it! What are you waiting for? Ah, plenty of time, my sweet. Plenty of time. Most of you won't notice anything different aside from an increase in benefits. Thank you all for your time and welcome again to the Robco family. From Martin Niemeyer to Steve Reynolds. Hello, Martin. First, let me thank you for all of your years of dedicated service with me and the rest of our RepCon family. Without all of your hard work, we would not have achieved a fraction of the success that we enjoy today. That being said, the face of RepCon is getting younger, and according to my records, you have been fully vested in your pension for a little more than 2 years. Given the recent incident, I think this is an excellent time for you to retire gracefully. Your friend, Stevie. Oh, hell. I'm thinking the incident Well, the incident's either with the bottles of the Retcon shakes or with the Stealth Boy incident. Anyone else experiencing some audio issues? Okay, so that doesn't matter. Oh, we have so many microfusion cells. And I intend to use them all. My phone went all glitchy, but it's fine now. Okay, see, the game was going glitchy too. It's doing it again, isn't it? What am I hearing? I don't understand. I don't understand it, and I don't like it, so that makes me really resistant to it. Like a Republican. Where's the exit to this place? Oh, I want to loot the downstairs area now that all the feral ghouls have also gone to the far beyond. Okay, that is insufferable. What the fuck is going on? I just hear this persistent crackling in the background and I don't like it. Testing, testing. Well, the microphone sounds good at least. And if you crash, I'm taking your children. I'm gonna make them go to wars and shit. Very violent, destructive wars, and they're gonna come back with scars. I already looted you. Are y'all hearing that? Because that is... I don't mean just the radio in the background. That's just... Oh my... Does no one hear that? Maybe it's just me. Oh my god, no, what is it with the sound? What is... Yes! It is fuzzy like it's being nuked. I don't like that. Is it the radio? Okay, whatever loot we can get in here, it's not worth it. I'm getting out of here. ASAP. We can come back another time. Wait. Oh my god, it solved as soon as we got out there. What the hell? Well, oh, thank goodness. What the hell was that? Oh. No, that was not... That was even worse on my end. That was not... Oh, sweet. No, I'm not coming back in there for a while. I have never had a bug like that in the frickin' thing. Well, at least we don't have to spend time looting the place, because we can't. You know, so the choice being made for us brings some peace. I wonder how many people across the Mojave saw the launch. Probably anyone who was looking at the sky at the time. They probably heard the noise, noticed it. It will be back in one. Okay, well, thank you for. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, I appreciate it either way. I hold no expectations over you. Okay, I need to get that out of my system. I was already a little stressed and or anxious before that, and it was just. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the streams and whatnot that I already have recorded, because I'm uploading them to YouTube, but I also have the videos themselves, but my Chromebook doesn't have a whole lot of storage. Or maybe it does, and just having a bunch of videos, like several hour videos on your phone, or on your computer is just a lot. But either way, it's like my Chromebook. So I had to move a lot of them, or I tried moving a lot of them to Google Drive, but it only gives me 15 gigs of space. And the reaction videos alone take up like at least 3 gigs each. Was apparently recording with your webcam. Oh. Tomorrow I get a day off from my household duties. My last day off before I gotta skedaddle. Or not, but yeah, before I go to Indiana. And then there, I'm hoping that every day that I'm not at work will be a day off. Where am I going? Oh yeah, Manny Vargas to tell him the good news. I think we already did that, but I'm still gonna talk to him. With Boone. No biggie. Oh, it's Chris.
Welcome to Novak. It's not very exciting here, but the people are friendly enough.
Sorry I called you the F word.
My engineering skills have been coming in handy too. I've got plenty to do. Thanks for telling me about this place.
Yep.
Welcome to Novak.
Okay, no further dialogue. Well, it's okay, we'll just pop one of Ruby's casseroles. Oh, he's up on the dinosaur head. Boone is usually the nighttime sniper, but I guess Manny will have to do double. Work 24/7. Or maybe Novak just doesn't get protected at night.
I don't know if you know, but since Jeannie Mae passed, I've been keeping an eye on her properties for her. I think it's time we gave everything back to you, so take this key and make yourself at home at our motel.
Aww.
It'll open the room on the second floor, closest to the lobby. Hope it suits you.
That's so sweet.
Sure thing. Have a look.
And we know that... Ooh. Power fist, that gun. We could buy that gun. I mean, it ain't going anywhere, but... We know the pain. Am I actually going to use any of this overcharge ammo? I returned as the scrolls foretold. The Elder Scrolls. I'm trying to buy that gun. I don't need to. Man, something about RepCon with the thing and the thing, that was unpleasant. Oh yeah, I was just talking about how, oh yeah, this is gonna be my last stream, until I get to Indiana. And I'm not gonna be doing a Sunday stream because I'm gonna be arriving in Indiana, Sunday around lunchtime. So, at that point, I'm just gonna take some time to chill, get adjusted.
You have any luck with the ghouls? I'm counting on you.
The ghouls are no longer at RepCon.
Really? Unbelievable, man. I knew that wasn't gonna be easy. But I had a good feeling about you. You look like you've been through a lot.
Oh yeah, we didn't really talk with Boone a whole lot. I think I was going to, but then I forgot. Maybe we'll do a nice contemplative look out over this balcony while we chat. Can I move you a little bit? There we go, perfect. I think, yeah. 8 p.m. Wednesday beam is gonna... I don't know yet. I still have to figure out... Like, I'm probably... I mean, probably not the day of, but like very soon once I arrive, I'm gonna be start working at that kitchen. So I don't know what my schedule is gonna look like after that. Oh, right, duh. Sorry. So I'm probably gonna keep like the weekly, like I said, we'll. So yeah, this will be my last stream for now. We'll say it will be my last stream for now, and we're not gonna have a Sunday stream. But once I figure out how things are gonna go, what my timetable is gonna look like, then that will be when that happens. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my bad. I was just like, I don't know, geez, stop hounding me. But I literally did just assume out loud that it was gonna be 8 p.m. So that's my bad.
What is it?
Were you at Bitter Springs with First Recon?
I was in a lot of places with First Recon. I don't really remember.
You must have been at Bitter Springs. What happened there?
That part of my life's over now. And so is this discussion.
Okay. How do you feel about Manny Vargas?
He was a good spotter.
Weren't you also friends?
Yeah, we were.
Not anymore?
No.
Riveting questions.
Sure.
Riveting. What outfit did you serve in the military with?
First NCR Recon. It's a sniper battalion. Sees a lot of action. They moved us around a lot. I was stationed at Camp Golf for a while. Last I heard, they're at Camp McCarran.
How did you happen to join First Recon?
They pick you out if you do well at the firing range. Pays a little better, so I said okay.
Is that a First Recon beret?
Yeah, you can tell by the patch. Bear skull with crossed rifles behind it. Slogan underneath.
What's the slogan?
The last thing you never see. Pretty accurate. And so are we.
Okay. I like this. When it's a subject he's not uncomfortable with, he'll talk at greater length about it. Tell me about Camp McCarran.
Was an airport before the war. Command liked it because it was already fortified, and it let them keep an eye on the strip. They've got an
It
old
was a
runway
little
that still
corny,
runs
huh?
between them. Used mostly for supplies and deployment. But if you get leave...
Like
you're allowed to go
Ranger
camping.
Ghost.
Was General Oliver's post. But I heard he's been up at the dam a lot lately. Guessing Colonel Shu is running it.
What do you think of General Oliver?
Didn't know him. He's a signature on my discharge papers. Wasn't real popular, though. Even overheard my CO complain about him once. General Wait and See, he called him.
Do you know Colonel Shu at all?
Yeah. He introduced himself to me once. I shook his hand. Doubt he remembered me now, though. When he looked at you, you could see he understood. After some of the things we'd seen, that meant something. But I heard he'd be a general right now if Oliver didn't know the president.
Interesting. A little bit of nepotism going on in the NCR. The dam?
The big one. The one the NCR is trying to hold on to, that the Legion's pushing for. Whole war depends on holding it.
We still don't know why the Legion wants the dam, but we know the NCR wants it and the Legion's trying to take it from them. What was Camp Golf like?
It was on the front line for a while. Only resort in New Vegas no one wanted to get sent to. Doesn't have that kind of importance anymore, though. They pulled most of the troops out of there after we took the Hoover Dam.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
What is it you weren't telling me about what happened to your wife?
You got no right asking me that. Drop it.
You're right. I was out of line.
It's just something I'm not ready to discuss. With you or anybody. The Legion's the only thing I want on my mind right now. Okay.
I like how he says okay, like he's bracing for impact. What can you tell me about New Vegas?
It's NCR land for the most part. We tamed it. Now we're settling it. A lot of people complain about it, but they forget what it was like before we showed up. It's a lot of territory to secure. Too much, even for a big army like the NCR's.
And what exactly makes it NCR land? The fact that y'all just showed up and decided it was yours, that sounds very familiar.
Okay.
How do you feel about the NCR?
Coming east was about securing the land so people could live without fear. It's not always that simple, but I think the cause is still right. And God help us if they lose.
Any thoughts about Caesar's Legion?
Yeah, lots of thoughts. All about the best ways to kill them.
Let's talk about your tactics.
You want to do something different?
Tell me about yourself.
If you want. It's not really my thing. What do you want to know?
And what's the best way for me to use your skills?
Give me a rifle and a clear line of sight, and I'll start picking them off before they've even seen me. Didn't have much hand-to-hand training, so our chances are better if you keep the enemy out of my face. I'm trained as a spotter, too. If
Yeah.
you're looking through a scope, I could find your targets for you.
Or at any kind of range. Ever take that beret off?
No.
Tell me about your wife.
Carla's dead. That's all you need to know.
Alright,
Yeah.
so this is our spot now. Not spot, I think this is the one. An empty safe that we can put things in. So anything I don't necessarily need right now, but I want to store. We can store this there. The minigun I want to take with me so I can use some repair kits on it. He gave us his first recon beret, but we're probably... I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna put that back. The Vault 21 jumpsuit we'll put in there for now. Reading glasses. Oh yeah, I will just put that there. Did I ever... I used that Dean's book, didn't I? We'll put the journal here. And if we ever need to deliver it, we can use the Mojave Dropbox. So we need to deliver it to somewhere different. I'm just gonna open the door in your face.
You've seen them too, haven't you? I can see it in your eyes. I knew I wasn't the only one.
The Chupacabras or the Communist Ghosts? I've seen both. Alright, the Leninist phantoms, if you will. Oh yeah, I can't use the weapon repair kit on it because it's completely broken. I should have thought about that before I mean, I wasn't even aiming at the minigun, I don't think. I was just aiming at the guy. The Nightkin, So I gotta get it repaired a little bit, but repairing it because it's a valuable weapon, it's very expensive to repair, so... I guess I could... I don't know, we'll pay another visit to Gibson, and maybe the amount to repair it enough that I can repair it to max. Maybe that will... It will be more valuable and I'll actually make a profit from it. Because I kind of want to get this heavy-ass thing out of my inventory. It's like 25 units. Okay, I'm so glad I fixed my eyebrows. I know I keep saying it, but it's because it's difficult sometimes to use the frickin' to use the thing properly, the creation thing properly. Character creation. So a lot of people just make like atrocities or use the randomizer or something.
So, you're back. Now, where did we leave off?
Okay, that caught 8,000 caps. I don't know that the amount that I could possibly make on it would be worth it. But I gotta find somebody to repair it a little bit. That's the problem with it. Maybe I don't know. I'm thinking like maybe I'll keep it with the thing with the frickin' like maybe I can put it in the play. We'll just repair it and then we'll see where it goes. It's not a full repair. But holy shit, did she make so much money. Okay, so it's almost at full capacity. And it's only worth like almost 4,000. I repair it completely in max and it's like 5,000. Absolutely not. Hello, Christopher Reeves. Thank you for the sandwich, I think. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this shit in the hotel room. Novak loves us. Everywhere we go, people just love us. Except the Legion. The Legion, how does the Legion feel about me? Vilified, yes! That means they hate my guts. They hate my guts so much, they want to take my guts out of my belly. So that they don't have to, so that they know that I don't have guts anymore. That's how much they hate my guts. Is this the minigun that okay, good. You think you're thankful, or you know you're thankful for the sandwich. I am grateful at the very least for the gesture. I just recently ate dinner, so I don't know if I need a sandwich, but I'm willing to put it up for later, and I appreciate the sandwich. So I know that I am thankful for the sandwich. I looked at the minigun on the friggin' container inventory, and I was like, wait a minute. Okay, I'm glad we are satisfied. I think we're gonna pay a little visit to Helios One. I think that's what the stream is gonna be about. I mean, it shouldn't take that long. It's just some dialogue. We have to give power to the people of the wastes. Although, I don't know. I do not know. Yes, we'll go here. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck! Speaking of... That's a grenade. How's it been doing? I don't like that I'm using so much ammo here. Okay, well that's okay. We're gonna reload it anyways. So I'm gonna use the recharger pistol, because that has like lots of ammo and it's very rapid. Who has the recharger pistol? I sold the recharger pistol, that's right. Okay. Where's that grenade? Oh, no. Wait, you can aim at spears? That's pretty cool. Where the fuck are you going? You want to ambush us and then... I need to get Boone some armor, like right stat. Oh. Sawed-off shotguns are pretty valuable. So yeah, Legion assassins are nothing to sniff at. Nothing to turn up your nose at. They're very powerful. On another Ripper, okay. This, let me guess. Hunting rifle. I knew it. Okay. Okay, we can eat it. Why not? Where did he go? I kind of wanted to kill him. I kind of want his equipment. His weapons. I think these are bandits up ahead. I think one of them might have some reinforced leather armor. Maybe. Okay, I should just accept the fact that that Legion assassin went bye-bye. I was kind of freaking out there. I was like, I gotta rapid fire this thing. And because it's hardcore, your companions can and will die if they're not very well protected. Eddie has some good damage threshold. Okay, we can't see it yet. We need the living anatomy perk. Still, that was pretty cool. Helios One. This is the site of one of my favorite characters. I'll let y'all take guesses. I burned my time. Was it on the sandwich? I'm so sorry. I recently had a dentist thing. I recently had a cavity filling, and the right side of my face was numb. And I had bit down on my cheek, and I didn't feel it, but I heard the crunch. Like, you know,
This is a restricted area. State your business.
You know it's bad if you hear the crunch. I saw this place in the distance and wanted to investigate.
Or you're a Legion spy trying to infiltrate our perimeter. Give me one good reason I should let you through.
I noticed your solar tower isn't collecting much sunlight. I can help.
No need. We already have an expert hard at work on it. Then again, our expert is an idiot. Hell, he might as well be a saboteur. I guess you couldn't do any worse. Have him fill you in on the details. He's in the back of the building. You'll know him when you see him. Keeps his sunglasses on all the time, even when he's sleeping.
Shouldn't there be more people than this defending a power plant?
There should, but we're not getting much power out of it, so none of our enemies have big interest in it either. Not like Hoover Dam, anyway. We had a real fighting force here just long enough to take it from the Brotherhood of Steel. Then they got sent east to the dam like everybody else. Caesar's Legion sends skirmishers every so often, prodding for weaknesses mostly. The reality is, if they really wanted it, we'd all be dead.
Why was the Brotherhood of Steel here?
Damned if I know. Put up a hell of a fight, though. We had them outnumbered, I don't know, 20 to 1 maybe? They held out as long as they could, lost most of their force before they retreated. Gave us a little parting gift, too. They had some of the plant running, but they shut it all down. Enabled an old security system, too, to keep us away from the controls. Jerk-offs.
Yeah, I'm like, why would you... I guess in that way it does kind of weaken the enemy. Why are you here and not on the front lines? Isn't that more important?
I ask myself the same question all the time. But energy is hard to come by around here. Gives you more control over this area than troops ever could. Hell, if we lose the dam to the Legion, this little plant may be our last stand.
I just remembered something. Did we discover this location just now? Okay, we did. Good. Let's go back to Ranger Station Charlie. As I was saying, they're like, I usually have a decent rep with the NCR by now, but there is one thing we gotta do. I told Ranger Andy I would do it and forgot. We're gonna check up on this place. The Legion usually warns you. Okay, I need more water. They usually warn you before they attack you. Like, they're like, with the assassins, they're like, the Kaiser has blah 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 blah. Ready yourself for battle. But they didn't do that this time. So we're just gonna pop in, say hi to frickin' comm office. Nope. Okay. Maybe I should have given y'all a content warning, but I mean, this is New Vegas. Y'all know. So the Legion regularly places mines underneath the remains of people. Ranger Station Charlie, audio log 1, audio log 2. Is there a third audio log? I don't think so. I don't think there was a third one. I'm mostly just thinking aloud. Oh, here's a tripwire. Place is lousy with traps. Okay, I'd like to be able to click on the tripwire, please. Yeah. I don't think so. I'm okay. I'm good. I don't really... Oh, okay. So it wasn't... Okay. It showed up then. So there's a mine somewhere around here that I just can't seem to find. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Okay, awesome. I know it's kind of in poor taste, but I'm gonna give this guy this armor.
What is it?
Never mind.
Fine by me.
Because he can wear NCR faction armor. Ooh, that's much better. I'm gonna try giving the Ranger hat, but I don't think he'll take it. Yeah, he likes his
Fine
beret.
by me.
Let's save it. Okay, what exactly... Okay, there must be a mine hidden behind the things. A bottle cap mine. Okay, he's empty. Or she's empty. He's almost empty. Oh, there's a mine on... not mine. There's a safe under here. Okay. That must have been where the medical supplies went, or were stored. I mean, they're not going to need it anymore, so... Okay, let's listen to the audio logs, figure out what the fuck happened. I mean, we already knew. I kind of exposed the fact that it was a Legion, so I'm sorry.
Drove the raiders off. No casualties. In the meantime, patrol's back. They're late. I hope they got a good excuse. What took...
Ah, they might have went in disguise.
This is a message to the NCR from the Legion. We are coming for you. Run, and we will catch you. Hide, and we will find you. No matter what you do, you are all going to die. We took one of the women alive.
So that's a good way to reduce the morale of the enemy. Yep, like Ranger Andy. But he is not going to like the news when we give him. But he might like the fact that we told him, though. There's another mod for the laser rifle that I can't wait until we get. Okay, let's travel back to Novak. Cliff Brisket. I can't help but call him Cliff Brisket. Forgive me.
Hey, well, any word on Station Charlie?
I went to the ranger station. Everyone there was wiped out.
What? What happened?
Members of Caesar's Legion ambushed them.
Those were good men at that station. Good men. This whole town was sleeping a lot easier because of them. Now, who knows what we're in for? The Legion? Christ. We'd be better off with raiders. Well, thanks for telling me. I know that knowledge didn't come without risk. Here, take this. Courtesy of the Ranger Veterans Fund. Look out for yourself.
Okay, and now the NCR likes us a little bit. Since the NCR is a really big faction, just like the Legion, if you do things in their favor, it still takes a while to get their approval. Like you have to do more to be more noteworthy towards them, but they like us now. I mean, either way, it didn't make a difference, but I was like, hey, I wonder what things I usually do that I must not have done, and apparently, yeah, that's why I usually can truthfully say I'm with the NCR. How can I help? But they'll be like, okay, thanks. Because usually you can use your rep. Now to pay a visit to the Prince of HELIOS One. I'm not talking about the idiot with the sunglasses.
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. There's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Thank you. And usually when you're accepted like that, they give that to you as well. I might use that the next time we have assassins, assuming that I can't get... Oh man, I'm so glad I found the armor. It looks so cool. It's the same armor that Ranger Andy uses. What's this? Okay. Yeah, imagine wearing those heavy-ass NCR uniforms in the freaking desert when it's hot and there's no air conditioning in buildings. Well, the air conditioning in this building might still work. Exemplar, okay.
Hey, man. Who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they?
Why are you worried about being replaced?
Worried? Do I look worried to you? I've got this under control, baby. No one else can do what I do here.
What job do you have here?
What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good.
In his defense, it really does feel good. Like, suckling in general. What are you trying to accomplish?
Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic.
Is he?
But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency. And I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes. Trouble is,
yeah, 1%,
most of the controls
huh?
for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying?
How would someone retarget the mirrors?
There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you?
I am now.
Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran.
Why should the power go to the Strip and McCarran?
Because I get paid, that's why. Per kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is. That's where the NCR wants the power, so that's where I want it. But you know, you do that, maybe I put in a good word for you with them. Fantastic's little helper. There's a reputation you can hang your hat on.
What exactly do you do?
Fuck, man. Everything. I push buttons, I turn dials, I read numbers. Sometimes I make up little stories in my head about what the numbers mean. Like one time I imagined they were a code to get into a vault full of naked women. Man, how cool would that be?
So you have no idea what you're doing?
No, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't know what effect it's going to have. Over there controls power in this building. That station has readouts on the computer network. That big knob there makes a crazy noise. Sparks come out of that slot if you put stuff in it. And I'm learning more every day.
How did you get this job?
It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said welcome aboard.
Oh, cool. So he's very charismatic, and he's very lucky, and he's good at lying.
Here, you want this. It's the password to one of the terminals outside. Found it written on one of the stalls in the bathroom.
Okay. Now this. We're gonna turn the lights on for him.
It's unusual to see a new face here. Are you a soldier or a scientist?
More of a drifter.
I see. Then you must have some special business here, for them to have let you through.
They're looking for help getting this plant running.
Interesting. Forgive me for prying, but I'm curious. Are you with a particular group?
It'll be more fun if we keep it a mystery. Besides, I'm more interested in you.
You're right, I'm sorry. That imbecile in the next room has me on edge. I used to be more fun. I'm still passionate about my work, though. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I'm in the Followers of the Apocalypse. How about you?
I just do what's necessary to keep the peace.
That's reassuring. Although many who've made that claim over the years have had less than pure intentions. But if it's really as you say, then take my advice. This installation carries with it dangers that no one here has realized. Take care of what you do here, and who you listen to. Some things are best left buried with the old world.
What more is there to this place than a power plant?
I don't entirely know. Our records on the company that built this place suggest that their dealings were not only in energy, but also in weapons. And I've seen equipment here marked with symbols used by the pre-war military. Targeting computers, shock sensors. A code word comes up repeatedly in the papers I've looked through here. Archimedes.
You think Archimedes is a weapon they built here?
Yes. And the technology they have in this facility is like nothing I've seen. Some of it reminds me of Enclave equipment, but more advanced. A weapon based upon it would be catastrophic, no matter who claimed it. It's no wonder the Brotherhood wouldn't give it up.
The Brotherhood of Steel knew about Archimedes?
They weren't here for me to ask, but I doubt they were here for electricity. When the NCR first came here, it was under Brotherhood control. They usually steer clear of one another, but something here changed their minds. The Brotherhood's interest in pre-war technology has always been in weapons. It's likely they were trying to reclaim Archimedes when the NCR arrived.
The NCR doesn't know about the weapon?
Not yet. By some miracle, they've hired an imbecile to try and decipher the systems here. He spent months working at one console trying to get the solar reflectors to track the sun. What he doesn't know is that the only thing the console controls is the plant's intercom system. I tried to tell him, but he insisted that the largest console had to be the most important. Still, it's only a matter of time.
The NCR. The NCR. Sorry, I'm not reacting to the dialogue because there's some dialogue that's not available if you flirt with him. So I'm probably gonna have to save it and then reload it to hear that dialogue. But yeah, the freaking thing about. Well, what was he saying about he said the largest console had to be the most important. Yeah. The NCR asked me to help increase the power the plant The NCR asked me to help increase the plant's power output.
Then I would say do it. As long as the power of this plant is committed to the regional grid and not to a weapon, we are safe. If you're the one to restore output, then you can route the power where you choose, and they'll never be the wiser. I can't get you past the security in the tower, but I can be of some help. I've discovered a password for one of the mirror control terminals outside. You'll need it.
Where should I route the power?
Oh, the NCR has their own designs for it, no doubt, but resist the urge to send it only to the thriving communities. The need for power is great everywhere. Distributing it evenly is the most rational and humane choice.
Why would you trust me with this?
I'm a man of letters. I'd be torn to pieces by the security system they have in that tower. I'd never reach the mainframe. But eventually, the NCR will. Or if not them, Caesar's Legion. They will use this place for war. Because the possibility exists you might do anything else, you're the only choice I have.
Heard. Say less.
Goodbye.
His goodbye is very dramatic, but I know his look-wise, he might not be anyone's cup of tea, but I think he's a babe. Not anyone. He might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I think he's a babe. I like his voice. I like that he's with the followers of the apocalypse. So I'm going to reload to see what dialogue he says if he... Tell me more about the followers of the apocalypse.
Humanity lost many things after the war. Methods of agriculture, techniques for survival. We took it upon ourselves to piece together this knowledge and bring it back to them.
Go on.
Other things weren't lost, but were blocked from our collective memory. Knowledge of what we're capable of and how things spiral out of control. It's in our nature to want to forget truths that keep us awake at night.
Oh.
And for that reason, it's all the more important that the followers walk the ways to remind people of them.
Oh, is that why they call themselves the followers of the apocalypse? Do the followers work together with the NCR?
We did for a time, but our goals differ. The NCR only cares to expand their wealth and their reach. For us, territory boundaries mean nothing, and prosperity has to be for everyone, not just citizens of the NCR.
Oh, I love him.
Parting was inevitable. While the NCR pushes east, we clean up the mess they leave behind, try to provide some stability.
I wonder, because you get a name like the Followers of the Apocalypse, you get like culty vibes about them, like, oh, okay, like, you know, followers, like you're members of a cult and you worship the apocalypse, so maybe you're trying to bring the apocalypse to others. But I think maybe they just have that name for like an intimidation factor, because what the actual meaning of that, followers of the apocalypse, meaning that they follow the effects of the apocalypse, and they follow it as in not that they worship it, but they tail it, they observe it, so that they can see what people need. And following the apocalypse as in what he was saying about people, there being truths that keep people awake at night and wanting to forget them, and they're reminding them of those truths for the greater good. Basically, you know, let me play that dialogue again.
Humanity lost. We took it up. Other things weren't lost, but were blocked from our collective memory. No.
What he was saying about what we're capable of and how things can spiral out of control. That's especially juicy. Where are the followers based around here?
We're scattered mostly. We go where we're needed. Our largest presence is in Freeside, at Old Mormon Fort. Other than that, I know Dr. Usanagi set up a practice near the Crimson Caravan, and a man we train is operating out of the Aerotech building. Another man, Tom Anderson, was looking into water supply problems in Westside, but that was a while ago.
Why are you here?
I was sent here when we saw that the NCR had taken it. We have no record of the facility, but its original builders were cause for concern. I'm to determine the threat level of this place and do everything in my power to prevent the revival of any dangerous pre-war technology. The NCR let me stay because they are desperate for answers about this place, but I've kept them in the dark.
He's something of an agent. I think I like this option. As much as I want to flirt all over him, I feel like this is more rich that we get to have this dialogue, so I think I'm going to save it here after all this. Alright.
Not yet. He's... what he... Goodbye.
Okay. And he gave us the freaking password. Alright, let me... I think it's out here. The place and or places where we have to go. Yeah, we should probably get some water. I think there's some fountains inside the terminal building. Thankfully. But we gotta buy some more water or loot some or something.
Who knows which side the Legion's gonna hit us from next.
There's some traps over there. Was that the Brotherhood or the NCR that set them? Because these aren't the defenses. There's some mines over there. What? Oh, I just told him to back up. Reset mainframe connection. Archimedes testing. On Tuesday, February 16th at 2 p.m., technicians will be running a test of Archimedes and its connectivity with our plant security system. Under no circumstances should any employee be outdoors on the plant grounds until the alarm klaxon has ceased and an all clear is given. We have death and dismemberment waivers from all employees on file and are not responsible for any accidents that should occur during this procedure. Protective eyewear is mandatory for all technicians observing from the tower deck. Probably Brigadier General Scott Lowe of the U.S. Army will be visiting the facility starting next Monday and staying on site indefinitely. When Archimedes goes live, When Archimedes goes live, he will be the only person here allowed to authorize its use for anything other than a test. Civilian employees are not required to salute, but it is expected of everyone that you observe thorough grooming and hygiene regimens and dress neatly while the General is with us. The General expects the best from all his men, and Poseidon men should be no different in the presence of such a fine and decorated soldier. Loser. We'll disarm the traps there. In that other terminal, there are some guard dogs that are, for some reason, hostile to us, even though they're NCR. But since we have the Animal Friend perk, they're not hostile to us. Now, Animal Friend, obviously, it doesn't make you immune to all... Like, obviously, not every creature. Like, it has to be an animal. I don't think insects or death claws or such are included in that list, but it is... There might also be some more traps here, so we gotta be careful. I don't want to run into the traps and then they get hurt. I like the idea that we're just some kind of... Okay, perfect. It's only the guard dogs. Ah, we could do that, but obviously we're not going to. I think this, yep, I think this is the building. It's not a happy turret.
Oh my.
I have an idea. Oh lord. Turret control. Let me see if I can't get them frenzied. S-P-R-U-N-G. Wait, S-P-R. Okay, perfect. Reconfigure targeting parameters. Okay, good. Super, they're fighting each other. I knew there were mines in there too. Tell me why they're armed mines. Within presence of... I need duct tape, right? Yeah, okay, we have literally everything else for it. Wait, no, wonder glue, wrench. Okay, we need duct tape and scrap electronics. Oh, thank goodness. I was like, am I really fucking stuck again? So yeah. We're gonna be scavenging. We have water, or no, we have food. We can, I mean, beds. You can't take beds with you, so you have to sleep where there are beds. Right. What's all this then? Okay, we'll be going down there, but first, scrap electronics. Okay. Okay, the flamer fuel is expensive. Still gonna use the incinerator. That does require more strength than we have. But I kind of want to use some of this flamer fuel. Let me rephrase. It doesn't require strength. Your aim is worse if you don't meet the minimum requirements for a weapon. In the case of... Yeah, so you have to meet the skill requirement... Oh, perfect. So you have to meet the skill requirements and... Pulse grenades, okay. You have to meet the skill requirements and the strength requirements to use a weapon most effectively. For melee weapons, I think it reduces damage if you don't meet the minimum requirements, and for ranged weapons, it reduces your accuracy, but not necessarily your damage. What are you doing, sir? Why are you using a machete? Eyeglasses, that's fine. Da-da-da. We're gonna do some shiny shit. Whatever that means. I heard in the... Don't plasma me. Okay, that's pretty painful. More duct tape. We'll take that. Duct tape. Duct tape. Duct tape. More water! Yeah, that took it out of me. That plasma little gun thing it had was no joke. Looking for some sunglasses, some real douchebag sheriff, assassin shades, like some blade shades. That's what oh my god, it runs blade shades. I need blade shades.
All mine.
You aiming at, sir? Okay. That'd be a lesson. Please clear the way. And I'm running out of inventory space. A wrench. Some wonder glue will do. God damn it. Okay. They can feel our presence.
Can't run from me.
No, the penalties for accuracy really aren't that tough. Ooh, no rads. Slurp that shit. Oh, I can. Felt phantom satisfaction from drinking the clean water. Well, I don't know if it was clean. It wasn't irradiated. That much is to be sure. Hold on, let me just. Poseidon Energy employee card, okay.
Keep looking.
Eat this.
Oh. Okay.
Violence will not be tolerated.
This one is still in the pod. What? Boone, back up. You are a sniper. Why are you trying to fuck the enemy? Thank you. Okay, now you're on fire. Okay. The protective thing must have stopped. Okay, we're carrying too much. Where's Eddie? Is Eddie dead and I just didn't realize? Please not let Eddie be dead. No, it would have notified me. It would have let me know. Maybe he's like stuck somewhere.
Fine by me.
You're in my pack, ramen. Enjoy. Maybe I should sell the incinerator too. Okay, there's Eddie. Yeah, all is well. Scrap. Okay, we need more Wonder Glue. Oh my goodness. Perfect. Next time we find a workbench, we'll make some shit happen. Okay, we already went through here. Oh yeah, this is the spot. Yeah, I remember there being fountains in here. Because like I said, I played and beat hardcore mode before. We could keep collecting, yeah. So Ignacio thinks that we should give it to everybody. Or we should spread it out through the whole region. And obviously Fantastic wants us to give it to McCarran and the Strip. Now we're going to use some meta-knowledge here, but first... The generator looks to be fine, but some kind of large vermin has chewed into the power cable. With the proper know-how and some scrap metal, you could repair the connection and improve its output bandwidth. Otherwise, you'll need help. If there's some scrap metal nearby... I mean, obviously we have the ones in our inventory, but I'm keeping those for... Okay, perfect. Pending the successful launch of Archimedes 2, we ought to be able to begin field trials within the handheld rangefinder within a few weeks. Our small-scale tests have already proven the viability of sending power as microwave radiation from the plant to a remote receiver and converting it back into a usable form. All that remains is to extrapolate it to full scale and then prove out the long-range communication targeting system on the rangefinder. Okay. So some meta knowledge here. McCarran and Las Vegas Strip are, like, obviously, well, we know what McCarran is. Freaking Boone told us about it, I think. And the Strip. So that's just where the NCR and Mr. House and whatnot is. So they like that, but Fremont and West Side, this is meta knowledge, are places where a lot of the poorer people around the Strip live. So they're people that could strongly benefit from it. And then you have the full region, which obviously it's self-explanatory, and we could also power Archimedes too, but there's no need to do that. So, basically the two strongest choices here are Fremont West Side and full region. And maybe I'm just influenced by the cute guy, but I think maybe it would be better to give it to the full region, because even though the people in Fremont and West Side are in great need, everyone in the Mojave can benefit in life-saving ways from power, so... And obviously the emergency output level, well, not obviously, but the emergency output level is basically just giving, like, I don't know why that option is there, but you can basically just send it to somewhere else, or send it across the full region, but in such a way that it doesn't really benefit most people. Ah. Heights. Another thing lately, heights has been making me nervous in video games. Like, that's crazy. I've never before been in that kind of position. I think I've just been anxious lately. This console is unresponsive. For it to operate properly, would need to be activated in peak sunlight hours, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Power configuration would need to be 7th hour and 2 ground. Okay, basically we just gotta wait. Let's go up there. Let's go back in so that we can drink from the water fountain if we need to. It's so interesting that I have to wonder, because they probably built the game to accommodate hardcore mode, because I think it's part of the standard release. So, they have little spots where, oh, okay, here's a water fountain in case you need water, or in case you need a... Like, that's just so interesting. It's like, I like it. Unlike in a lot of Bethesda games, or like some of the recent ones, like Fallout 4 and Skyrim, where they have added survival modes after the fact. They added them, but they didn't really build the game to accommodate them initially. Okay. Okay, I can't sit in the chair. I can't sit in that chair. It's tipped over. Okay. This is a fucking joke. I'm getting unreasonably annoyed at not being able to sit in the chairs. Really? Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna stand around and masturbate until 9 a.m. Coolio. Boone, look away. Or, oh no, maybe he'll masturbate in the other corner too. That way we just cleared our hunger, or not our hunger, we cleared our... Oh, our limbs are still in decent condition, that's good. What am I looking at? Oh yeah. We could use some sleep though, but we'll probably hit one of the NCR cots. Assuming they let us. They like us, so maybe they'll let us. We'll hit one of the NCR cots once we're done here. The most annoying part is back when I wanted to avoid using the wait function, but I'm just like, no. I've learned to let go. I always say that as a joke, but it really is helpful. Okay, apparently it's peak sunlight hours. Oh, it's October, so that explains why the sun, even though it's peak sunlight hours, it isn't that high in the sky. I wonder, does the position of the sun actually have seasons in this game? No. Got rid of the eyeglasses. Oh. Those arrays, that is beautiful. And that's going out to the whole region. Oh, so there's an enemy. I don't know what's up with that. Still couldn't see what the enemy was. But we'll go back in. We'll do the loop-de-loop, and then we'll get back to it. As worried as I get, sometimes I just need to remind myself that I'm going to enjoy a nice day off tomorrow where I don't have to do anything, and the last thing I have to do tonight is just take out the dog again, and then that's going to be that. And then after that, it's because, I mean, if y'all been there for previous streams, you'll know that I have a busy life here. I do a lot of stuff for the household, but soon I'll be moving, so I'll be moving to a situation where I don't have to do as much stuff for the household. It's a smaller house. I'm not gonna have as much to do. I'm not gonna have as many animals and or people to take care of. So I'll just be chilling most of the time, apart from work. But it'll be nice to do some work again. I know a lot of people feel overworked, and it's probably because they are overworked. Like, you know, they're probably in a position where they have to work several jobs to live. A lot of those people also have families and other bills to take care of. So I'm probably going to be in a better position. I'm probably going to have some privilege there where it's mostly just going to be living for myself. That's another reason why I'm hesitant to start a... Okay, where is the enemy here? There was an enemy up top, maybe? Is there an enemy up top? Is that what was going on there? Doesn't make any sense. There was just a random, like, there was just a red blip there. Is that the Legion assassin that ran away? I guess they're forever gone. Alright. Well. We're gonna report the good news to Iggy.
Hello.
Hey, cutie.
What can I help you with?
I diverted power to the grid.
I saw that on the monitors here, and you sent it to everyone. Very admirable. Now that the NCR is more or less what they want, hopefully their curiosity about the plan is satisfied, and they'll dig no deeper. The followers will be grateful. Here, take these as a parting gift. I hope you'll find them useful.
And also, the other reward that we get. The Big Book of Science, number 5. Or I think that's why there's another Big Book of Science and some followers gain. So it's partially because it is a good moral decision. Like, I think whether you choose to give it to everybody or whether you choose to give it to the areas most in need, I think it's either way it's a good decision. And honestly, there was some self-incentive here because then I get the book. So what are you still doing here?
Keeping watch mostly. Trying to make sure the dangers of this plant are minimized.
Well, bye.
Goodbye.
And the followers like us. That's good because I like the followers. We'll get to know them more later, like in later streams. And even though we did Helios One, we still have some time to kill, so I think I'm going to make some more progress towards New Vegas. Light. Okay, so I don't think the game has proper seasons because the sun is just high in the sky regardless. Oh, you people let us out. And to go around because I don't know if there's a gap in the fence. There might be. Maybe I can jump on one of the panels and then jump over the fence. Maybe. Awesome! Sweet. Oh, there's critters. Yeah, I think I am gonna sell the incinerator. Oh, hell yes. Yeah, critical hits more often because of the whole thing. And it's really stable. Like, the aim is the accuracy is fantastic. Point blank. Where is the other one? Probably behind that ridge. I saw something. It was just a cactus. Oh, it's beautiful. Alright, let's move on. This weapon really is fantastic with the right mods, and it's not really an exploit. Maybe it's a bit of an oversight with the whole okay, each beam gets a critical hit thing, but I don't mind. Because it's really, like, this is such a fantastic weapon that you don't want to use anything else unless you're, like, dealing with damage sponges. I just really enjoy playing this game a lot. More critters. This might be a crash-prone area we're approaching, but there's also a lot of XP to be gained. Because there are a lot of critters in this area. Oh yeah, and like I said, ants aren't included in the whole in the whole animal friend thing. So they're still hostile to us regardless. More. We'll approach this little area and then... It's pretty music again. Oh, level up time. The song is also great to listen to during the summertime because it literally, the sound, it just reminds you of the sunlight, you know? Those are either ants or bandits. And just wait until we get the meltdown perk. Nothing like it. There's also a gas station over here. I feel like I was shooting pretty well. I've been practicing my FPS skills by turning off auto-aim at Hitman. So far it works pretty well. I think this is where the bandits are. At least one bandit. Oh, a prospector, okay. Hi there!
Howdy.
Cazadors, okay. Viper leader. This implies the presence of Viper followers. Okay, never mind. Guess not. Or maybe they'll spawn in like they did at the place near Nipton. Leather armor reinforced. Also have very erratic flight patterns. We could shoot some Cazador. We're pretty good at it. We could shoot some Cazadors. We got some time to kill. We have some time to myrtle. Oh yeah, let me check off the big book of science I got from Ignacio, or as I affectionately refer to him, Iggy. Okay, that's not. This is the one I'm looking for. This is the file I'm looking for. Load that file, please. Thank you. Yep, I just have him listed as parentheses Ignacio Rivas. I usually list them by location because that's usually how I find them, but... Our science has increased. More sawed-off shotguns, don't mind if I do. I'd give me them.
Fine by me.
Or at least the hunting rifle and sawed-off shotgun. I intend to make magic. Okay, good. They are worth some money. I don't see any books or anything like that around here, so... Do I have autosave? No, I don't think I have autosaves turned off. Okay, good. I think. Okay, I have those things. Yeah, let's shoot the Cazadors. Oh, we kinda gotta get pretty close to them. And they dart around very quickly, which makes it... And they're very venomous. Oh boy.
Guess we made it.
Yeah, tell me about it. Holy crap. Oh, there are a lot of Cazadors that way. I think I'm gonna come back when I'm a little more leveled, a little more experienced. Because they are big mad. And I don't want to be big sad. One sec. Another audio test. Beautiful. NCR and Pratt. Okay, well then go back to fucking California. This is not NCR territory. This is New Vegas. This is the Mojave. Are there more Legion assassins? I mean, I'm not really complaining. I mean, we can kill them well enough. I mean, no, that is a rat scorpion or two. Oh. Oh, again.
Retribution.
Okay, that's pretty heavy. That's very early to be doing that. That is a super sledge. Shoot the fucker. Y'all took out a guy with a super sledge. Or a guy that had a super sledge. Oh. And a 484 revolver. Fantastic. Stressing me out. Eddie, take this from me. Just add it to your rubies. Put it right next to the rubies casseroles. Another ripper. Another sawdust shotgun. More Legion money. Where was it? Where was the other idiot? So, like I said, the Legion assassins are very powerful. Like, they're highly skilled. Like, if you're gonna fuck with the Legion, you better prepare for them to fuck back. And since they don't believe in painkillers or higher technologies or anything like that, actually, I don't want to say higher technology. They don't believe in complex technologies and whatnot. They're gonna be fucking without lube. So you better make sure that you've got your own. I am making some cast level remarks about like fucking and, you know, something about the Legion being really badass, but like evil, you know. She doesn't say they're badass, but she does say that they're okay, that's, I think that's, if not fully repaired, then almost fully repaired. Hand me the super sledge. I'm gonna put those. Oh yeah. Did I save it? I should probably save it. So this is a master type of weapon. This is one that literally requires a melee skill of 100 and a strength of 8 to use effectively. So it's not 100%, but it is very repaired and very valuable. So Eddie, take this off. You're my pie Brahmin, my guy. Also, let's repair the other ones while we're at. Let's hit the laser rifle with a repair kit. The Ripper could use one, and the hunting rifle could use one too. Perfect. So we're gonna sell these weapons. Hunting rifle, Ripper, sawed-off shotgun, and super sledge. We could have done that to the revolver too, but that's okay. And we're probably gonna sell the incinerator regardless of what condition it's in. So yeah, obviously 3 versus 4 is going to go better than 1 versus 4. Are you a merchant?
Hey there.
A mercenary or is your merchant up where is your merchant mercenary? Is your merchant up ahead? The most popular beverage in the West, Sunset Sarsaparilla, made with pure cane sugar.
Howdy there, partner.
What's your story, stranger?
My story's a long one, friend, and I can't say as it's all that interesting.
Nevertheless, I'm interested.
Well, I was born in a little town out Montana way. Me and Mom
Where is
didn't have
that?
much ever since my pa up and left.
Your father abandoned you?
That he did. Never did know why. Ma always said he was a real mysterious fella, even when he was with her. Like he was a stranger sometimes.
A mysterious fellow like he was a stranger sometimes. Sounds like you miss him. Is that why you're out here wandering?
Maybe. Maybe I just never felt like I belonged back home.
It must have been hard growing up without a father.
It sure wasn't easy. Ma worked her fingers to the bone to make sure we had enough to survive. And I worked the coal mines from when I was 15. After Ma died, I guess I wanted to find my pa and get some answers from him. Been out here looking ever since, but he ain't an easy man to find.
And what will you do when you find him?
Can't say as I really know. Maybe I'll just ask him why. Maybe I'll punch him right in the mouth. Hell, the more I talk about it, the more the whole damn thing sounds like a dumb idea.
Sounds like you should move on. Settle down, maybe.
Maybe I should. Don't suppose you know any place a fella with a guitar might find a job, huh?
Guitar? Can't say that I do, sorry.
Well, it was worth a shot.
It's a mighty fine guitar you got there.
Oh, this old thing? Why, thanks, friend. This here guitar is just about the only thing my daddy left me.
Have you been playing long?
Just about my whole life. Ever since my daddy left Ma and me and went off to roam the wastes.
When did your father leave?
Long time ago now. I never even knew him. Ma always said he was a mysterious fella, always traveling on in secret. So long, friend.
Alright, let's keep going. In fact, let's follow the lead. Intercept the Great Khans at Boulder City. Well, we're right next to Boulder City. How about that? How about that? How about that? Forgive me, that's probably a pretty overdone reference, but I like it regardless. It's funny. It's okay. You can laugh. It's funny. So apparently Boulder City is a real-life place. Also, just FYI, that thing in one of my first streams about how, oh wow, they made cities that, you know, they made towns and cities based off of New Vegas. I was joking, just in case y'all thought that I was serious. It was the Vegas that, it was the places themselves that existed first, and then New Vegas was based off of that. Just FYI. I know y'all are confused about it. There is a critter up ahead. A vicious dog. That's an example of an animal that will not attack us. It's fucked up. Damn, bitch, you live like this? They did say that they were heading to Boulder City, so we don't really know. Also, that over there, that's the fort. That's where Cheezer and his losers live. is a legion of losers.
We've got a situation with some great cons right now. The brass at McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins until it's been resolved.
What's going on with the Great Khans?
One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the Great Khans. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the Khans into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The Khans have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages.
What are you gonna do about the hostages?
Acceptable casualties, I've been told. I don't like it, but the brass has their reasons.
I may be able to negotiate a deal with the Great Khans.
Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you are. But considering that the hostages are as good as dead when we attack... Alright. I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the Great Khans. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, they'll be coming in.
Okay.
But it'll probably be too late for you.
It makes me think of ketchup. I understand.
Good luck.
So the Great Khans were headed here, and then they got caught in a then the NCR intercepted them. Very curious. The timing of that must have been fucking interesting. Hi, y'all.
Man, this place is a mess. This rubble is slippery. Watch your step. Man, this place is a mess.
So the Great Khans will let us through. And that's where the hostages are.
Fuck Benny. We'll make him pay for stabbing us in the back.
Interesting.
Hope the NCR doesn't send reinforcements from the dam.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs. You're supposed to be dead.
I got better.
And here I thought us Great Khans were tough to kill. So, what happens now?
Where's the platinum chip?
Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me.
I want some more answers.
Yeah? On what?
What can you tell me? Wait, why did Benny betray you?
He's a snake, that's why. He owed us the rest of the pay for the job, so maybe he didn't want to pay up.
What can you tell me about Benny?
He's one of the chairmen, big shots that run the Tops Casino in New Vegas. A friend from the city contacted me with info on a big job. I should have known that the caps were too good to be true, but there was still no way I could pass up the chance.
What do you know about the platinum chip?
It's just a big fancy poker chip as far as I know. Don't know why anyone would make one out of platinum, though.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
Fine.
Let's talk about settling things between you and the NCR.
What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt.
Free the hostages now, and I'll have the NCR escort you out of their territory.
I can't believe I'm doing this. But alright, the hostages can go. The NCR had better keep their end of the deal, though. Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him.
I'll try.
Yeah, go on.
Howdy.
I'm glad you were able to get my people freed, but there's a new problem. I just got orders to take out the Great Khans, hostages or not.
The Great Khans let the hostages go in exchange for their own freedom.
My hands are tied. I can't go against orders, can I?
If you have any integrity, then you'll honor the deal.
You're right. The Great Khans are free to go.
And now the Khans like us too. And I think we actually gained a little fame with the NCR for that too. See, are we ready to level up yet? Almost. Maybe we keep going a little bit. Oh yeah, there's this little area here. I thought we were gonna level up after that, but maybe we need a little more. But that's good, because then that'll give me some time to look over my thing.
Fancy meeting you here, friend.
It's good to see you again, Victor.
Yep. This is getting mighty embarrassing. People gonna start to talk.
Okay, you robotic flirt. How did you get here?
Just rolling along on my spurs. Looks like I just might make it to New Vegas after all.
You see what happened in there?
Yep. Guess it's just down to you and Fancy Pants. I wouldn't worry about him. He looks all hat and no cattle, if you ask me.
Did you see Benny come this way?
Fancy Pants? No, I ain't seen hiding a hair of him since the tussle in Good Springs. I'm sure he ran back to the soft living.
Soft living. Goodbye.
Look me up when you get to New Vegas. I'll buy the first round.
Alright. Maybe we'll continue just a little further, and then we'll call the stream. I don't know. Maybe it's a good place to end it regardless. Not end it like, you know, my life, but like the stream. Yeah. That was a fun stream. I'm glad that we managed to further along the main story as well. I figured Helios One wouldn't take that long, and I'm glad that it afforded us, like, everything worked out, that we were able to stop at such a point. Like I said, next time I stream, it's probably gonna... I might just maintain my original stream schedule, but I'm not certain. Usually I do Sundays 2 p.m., Wednesdays 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But since I'm not going to be on Pacific Standard Time anymore, but I'm probably still going to stream at those times, depending on... It depends, because I'm working at... I'm going to be working at a kitchen. The job is basically a shoe-in. It's a really nice little workplace. My dad works there, and he's basically been chatting me up this whole time. So, I mean, if things don't go well with that, then he'll still be able to help me find... Like, not things go well. I mean, like, if anything comes up and I won't be able to work there for whatever reason, he'll still be able to help me find an alternative. But either way, I don't know what schedule I'm going to work at. I don't know whether it's going to be weekdays or what. Whether I am going to be working weekends and I'll have weekends on a separate thing. That depends on the restaurant's hours and depends on my hours when I work. But either way, if nothing else, if it doesn't look like it's going to change, or maybe like I won't be working there immediately once I arrive there, then I'll figure it out either way. But stay tuned for that. But like I said, this is going to be the last stream in California that I'm going to be doing, and it's been fun. Like I said, like, I think part of why I've been anxious lately is because, for one thing, it's a big move. Moving, even though it can be good, it is also a stressful thing. I think my dad was telling me that, like, it's one of the top 5 stressful things that are part of, like, ordinary life. And the circumstances in which I'm moving are also, like, it's not really, like, the biggest leap of faith. Like, I know that things will get better for me once I arrive there, but it's still, like, it's a move of necessity. And it's just a lot to think about. It's a lot to keep track of, or not to keep track of. It's just a lot to think about. There are a lot of worry. I mean, you know me, that's what I do. I worry and worry. So whenever the next stream is, maybe we'll do a couple side stuff. Maybe we'll just head directly to Vegas. We're not that far from it, anyways. Let's look. Actually, let's look at the map here. Okay, yeah, actually, yeah, we're basically on the same was it longitude or latitude? We're basically on the same x-axis direction-wise as Goodsprings. So we'll be able to, like I said, we'll be able to make a straight shot to Vegas if we want. I think the gate, yeah, you have to go at it from the north gate. Here's a map for Vault 34 and Repcon headquarters if we wanted to stop by there, but we'll probably go there later. I think for now, maybe it'll be a good chance or a good time to... I don't know, maybe we'll also, once we arrive in Freeside, we'll also do some stuff there. I'm thinking there's a good chance that that's going to happen. But either way, I don't know when exactly I'm going to stream again, what my stream schedule is going to look like from that point forward. I'll look at whatever my work schedule is going to be, and then I'll talk to I'll chat on my Discord, say, hey, I'll get a nice refresher on what works for them, because obviously my like 2 to 3 fans live in California, so it'll be tough. It might be, you know, like, I'll have to keep in mind the fact that there's a 2-hour difference there. I forget whether that's ahead or behind, but either way, I think maybe if I stream at 8 p.m., then they get that at 6 p.m., I think, is what that means. So if they're eating dinner, they're probably not going to want to, like, they're probably going to be eating with friends or roommates or with family or something. So I'll have to adjust that for that. So it's probably not going to be at the exact same time. I also don't want to, you know, I don't want to stream. Well, I don't know. It all depends. Well, we'll see. But either way, I'm not streaming Sunday because then I'll be arriving in Indiana around that time, or I'll just freshly arrived in Indiana, so I'll be tired. And I want to chill and just unpack, unwind, whatever. And that's going to be that. So, yeah, this is the last stream for now, but we'll pick it up as soon as we're able to. I'm thinking whenever I do stream, it'll be on a Wednesday. But if not, either way, there will be future streams. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you, as always, Asterisk, my #1 fan. And thank you, Christopher Sreeves, for the sandwich. I appreciate it. Alright, y'all.